G'day, my name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia. Welcome to Locksport, the home of online gaming, wonderful views and Australian wildlife. I do hope you like these videos, if so please subscribe. G'day all, how you all going? My name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia. Now today I'm going to be making the wash, showing you how to make it and what I do to do it. Okay, so first of all, you need one of these containers. Alright, it comes with this when you buy them, and also one of the little demijohns which go on top. I'll show you all that in the whole video, everything we do. Now I marked it here in 21 and 25. 25 is the maximum amount. When you put all the hot water in, you get it up to 40 Celsius and so forth. At the moment that's got 18, should have 18 litres of water into here. And what I'll do is I'll put hot water in there till it gets to about 21. That will give me hopefully the temperature of 40 through the whole lot. Alright, when it hits 40, then you put the dextrose in here, which is this stuff here. These are measured or been weighed already. Not measured, weighed already. Each one of these has a minimum of 4 kilos in it. Okay, so you need 8 kilos of dextrose. Now you can use sugar in replace of dextrose, but I find it takes longer to cool down the water once you put it into there. And also it doesn't taste as nice, I found. Like when you put dextrose into here, when it's 40 Celsius, it's really going to be, it'll really knock the temperature down to about 28. So that being said, you're going to need a stirrer. You're going to need a temperature gauge, which I use this one. It's a fantastic temperature gauge. I use this one also outside as well when I do the videos outside. Where that temperature gauge, I'm not going to worry about it till I get about 3 litres of water, and then that'll give me 21 litres. Now I use this product here. Okay, now a lot of people don't use this product, but I find it helps with the end product. It actually helps with, get that in focus. It actually helps when you're making the product. What you've got to do with this, it's a liquid carbon, so what you've got to do is when the hot water's going, I'll basically just squash this up and shake it up till there's no lumps in there and it's all liquid, and then I'll pour that into there after I put the dextrose in. It helps with the impurities and stuff like that. It removes, it's essential for removing impurities during the fermentation process basically. And that does, you do notice a flavour difference at the end product. Now this is the yeast I use. It's fast fermenting classic 8 turbo yeast. So that's said and done. Then of course you just drop one of these into it and you fill the water about to there. You put that in there and it's Bob's your uncle finger, right, and you wait for that. Now on top of that, I've got jugs of water here, which I'm going to be using. This way here I fill up every jug I need, so I don't have to run backwards and forward. And this will just simply go into here, which turn on now. And when that starts its process, when it boils, I'll throw the first one in there, fill that up again, throw another one in there, fill up again, and throw that in. Now summertime I've noticed you only need 2 jugs, but wintertime I've noticed you need at least 3. Which can be annoying, that's why I only filled it up so far. So I'm going to stop this part and restart it again. I'll put this onto the tripod and you can see each step as I do it. Okay, welcome back. The first step, as I said before, is we're going to put hot water in. Now I always do 2 of these. Fill this up again and get it going again. Now I always prefer to do 2 washes for the simple reason is because just makes it easier when you're doing them. That way there you can do one that's still, another one's still going, and you can then, when it still's that empty, you can just put the other one straight into it and so forth if you want to go down that pathway. But I'm just going to show you the basic step anyway of one, doing it like this. Now the reason why I mark these is it just makes it easy when you can see the water level when it hits a certain point, and it just makes it easy to do that process. Now I'm probably going to edit some of these videos out because yeah, it's going to take a while and wait for that to boil, and when I boil that, put another lot in there and then stir it around, and then put another one more in there and stir it around. If I check the temperature now after putting that into there, it's not going to be that warm. And I find winter time I do need 3 jugs, and summertime I only need 2. Now all this water is from the main tap at the front of the kitchen. It's all cold water, it's all been filtered water, so it's good quality water. Currently we're sitting inside here at 15.6. Drop that into there. Now I like this one because it's not hooked onto wires or anything like that, and it's very accurate one to use. I also test the alcohol when I do this as well. So currently that's sitting on 20.7. Number 2. Another one of these to take some water out. Mix that in. I'll test this temperature, and we're going to have to take some out because it's probably going to be too full otherwise. Wait for that to boil. Another one. 25. 26, 26.27. Yeah, we're going to have to take some water out, and I'll put that back into the container again. And knock it down. I had to do this a couple of times. I might have to put 15 litres of water in there, and I'll try it. Because that gave me 2 jugs filled up. Too much. No. I think I'll start this video again when I get it to the right temperature and the right amount of water in here. Okay? Welcome back. Now I've put in more water in here, and I've take some out. Currently sitting on 32. Now I think a mistake I'm making actually is, instead of putting 18 litres of water into here, I should only put 15 litres in, because it takes 3 jugs, which is 2 litres per jug. So you're looking at 6 litres of hot water. So what I'm going to do with the next one over here, I'll I'll take some water out, and I'll put it in a 15, and when I do that, I'll put 6 litres of hot water, pure hot water, to then I'll see where that ends up at temperature wise, and we'll go from there. But I'm just waiting for one more jug to boil. And I've been putting this stuff in first, the turbo. The turbo thing's been sort of recommended putting in first, but it says to put it immediately after adding your choice of turbo yeast. So what I'm going to do is, once we get this done, put this dextrose in, you'll see that process, and then I'm going to put the yeast in. Once I've stirred all that properly in, stir that in, and then put that in after it at the end result. Which, let's have a look. I don't think it really matters, but I'll put this in next, after I put in the dextrose. So no point putting yeast in yet. This should give us 6 litres of hot water going straight into here. It should be good. Just under 21 litres, but that'd be okay. $37.9. So I'll take some more of this out and then put more hot water in. I'll leave it. Just take one of these out. Now let's test this one. Hope we get to 40, would be good. Okay, we're sitting on 42 and going up. Now that's good. This will be perfect for the dextrose. Next step is dextrose. Come on. Oh, well, did not want to open up. Now we've got to pretty much just start the process, start stirring, and we'll pour. Pour a little bit to start with. Stir that. That's 4 kilos of dextrose in. say kilos of dextrose in. As you can see, yeah, it's about 25, or a bit over. So what we're going to do is I'll add our yeast in now. Before we do that, I want to test the temperature. And I'll mix it up again in a minute. I've got that. That should be okay. See, that's dropped it from about 42. Now we're sitting on 28, 29, almost 30. Okay, some things I want to give it that wash later. I'll be back in a second. Now in here I just noticed a couple of little things I don't want in here. And that there. If you find any impurities, I try to remove them. So like what you don't get in the cleaning process, and sometimes like you might get little bits here and there from something, but that's neither here nor there really. I'll give that a rinse later. Now I'll just do this again. Now we'll get the yeast in. Yummy. This stuff smells nice. Okay, now you'll see it changes the water colour. That's the yeast all breaking down. Now it's a turbo. It's the carbon would have been there. Beautiful black stuff. We want all this in, or as much as we can in, because this will help purify everything. This will take probably 7 days, 5 to 7 days to do everything. This a quick clean, and I'll give it a wash in a minute before I start the next one. Now, this next part, see how simple this part is. Now this is the hard part. You've got to get this tight, this lid. It's not easy to do. The only air I want escaping is from that hole, which will go into it, damage it. Oh, that's it. This one, I'll get some water into it. Now on here you can see the 2 marks. I'll try to get that much water into it, and I'll carefully insert that into there, keeping that seal like that. Now that is perfect. We're just going to let that do its thing. I'll leave it here. I've got room to make the next one up next to it, so I'm not overly worried about that. That's sitting on 30 on the outside here. That's what it says there. So we don't want to move that. We don't try to move this at all. We want to make sure this seal is completely sealed as much as we can. Either today, or they can put pressure on it. See how that's moving, but when that starts to ferment, you want that just be left alone. And you can see it's a fraction over. It's 25, 26, probably about 27 litres in there at the moment. So I'm going to play around with it and still work it out. 27 is fine. I'd like to get it in 25, but it's just going to do its thing, and it's not going to worry about anything or anybody like that. So to cap it off, you need, I'd say, 15 litres of water, cold water to start with. Then you put 6 litres of boiling water into it, so that gives you a total of 21 litres at 40, minimum of 40. 42 is good, anything above 40 Celsius is perfect. Then you put your 8 kilos of dextrose in, and that will knock it down to about 28 or 30, as you can tell by this one at the moment. Then once you've done that, you put your turbo yeast in, or classic turbo yeast in, and you stir that into it too. So you've stirred in all the yeast to make sure all the dextrose is dissolved. Then you put your turbo yeast in, you stir that in really well. Then you put your liquid carbon in, which helps the impurity. I've noticed that, because you can make this with sugar. You can make it without the liquid carbon, but I noticed there's a different taste. You can put sugar, which you can get from Aldi, and I've noticed that's a different taste as well. I've tried that myself, and I don't like it as much as just using dextrose. And then you can also put, or if you want to go down the really cheap pathway, is buy some red wine and put it into your still and just get the alcohol out of that. And that's just, it doesn't taste as nice either. This, I find, the best method to extract the best quality alcohol I can get. So I'm not after quantity, I'm after quality. Right? I'd like to have quantity, but I'm not going to cut corners, and I'm not going to I want it perfect. Every brew I make, I want to be able to say, okay, I can do from start to finish, making the wash, making the putting into the still when it's ready to go into the still and stuff like that, and making alcohol, but it's the quality. I might get less out of it compared to somebody else who just wants quantity, but I want the quality of it. So when I make it, then I put either make it with wood chips, or make it like with figs or any other fruit, or using the flavors that you can buy. When I make it, the end result is smooth. It doesn't burn your throat. You don't realize you're drinking it and getting drunk, sort of thing. You're enjoying the flavor of the alcohol. You're enjoying, it's like sitting down having a nice open fire and having a really good drink with you. Like, I want to be able to make my quality alcohol equivalent to the top shelf you buy in any pub, any bottle or any Dan Murphy store or anything like that. I want to be able to say, when you're drinking my alcohol, it's just as good as the $100, $200 or $300 bottles that you buy somewhere else. That's my end goal. But that's said and done. So pretty much that's how you make it. How you make the wash. I'll just have a quick scan down so you can see the colour, if we can. There we go. Now you can see the colour of the of all that now, and you can see it's just over 25 litres. It's 25, so 27 litres we've got it up to. But that's it. That's all said and done. I'm going to start making the other one now and get that over and done. I'm just going to leave this one here and just let that sit there and do its thing, and hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning it'll start bubbling away, and it'll bubble away for about a week. Anyway, my name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.